Have you ever looked up from whatever you were doing and found your dog just watching you? Not barking, not asking for food, not nudging you with their nose. Just sitting there, completely still, eyes locked onto you like you're the only thing in the entire world that matters. Most people laugh it off. Some people find it a little unsettling. But what if I told you that those silent stares carry one of the most profound emotional messages your dog will ever send you? And almost every owner in the world is misreading it completely. What's happening in those quiet moments is not random. It is not boredom, and it is absolutely not nothing. Science, animal psychology, and decades of research into the bond between humans and dogs have revealed something that will change the way you see your dog forever. So if your dog has ever stared at you in silence, and I promise you, they have, you need to hear this. Dogs have been living alongside humans for over 15,000 years. That is longer than almost any other animal on Earth. And in all that time, something extraordinary happened. Something that didn't happen with wolves, with cats, with horses, or with any other creature that humans have ever tried to domesticate. Dogs evolved a neurological ability that is unique in the entire animal kingdom. They learned to read human faces. They learned to follow human eyes. And somewhere deep in the evolution of the domestic dog, they developed the capacity to form emotional bonds with humans that mirror, in startling ways, the bonds that human infants form with their mothers. Think about that for a moment. Your dog isn't just a pet that has learned some tricks and figured out when dinner is coming. Your dog is a living, breathing emotional being that has spent thousands of years biologically adapting to love you. And when your dog stares at you in silence, they are reaching out through the only language they have. Now here is where it gets truly breathtaking. In 2015, a team of Japanese researchers published a landmark study in the journal Science. They discovered that when a dog and their owner stare into each other's eyes, both of their brains release oxytocin, the exact same hormone that floods the brain of a mother looking at her newborn baby. The same hormone. The same neurochemical rush of love and connection and deep, wordless trust. Your dog staring at you is not strange behavior. It is a love language. And every second they hold your gaze, their brain is telling them that you are their entire world. But oxytocin is only part of the story. Because your dog isn't just staring at you to trigger a chemical reaction. They are staring at you because they are trying to understand you. Dogs are students of human behavior in a way that no other animal comes close to matching. They watch the way your shoulders tense when you're stressed. They notice when your breathing changes. They read the micro expressions on your face that you don't even know you're making. When your dog sits quietly and watches you, they are processing an enormous amount of emotional data. They are reading you like a book, and they are deciding, in real time, how to respond to what they see. This is why dogs so often seem to know when something is wrong before you've said a single word. You haven't cried yet. You haven't sighed or spoken or changed your routine. But your dog is already there, pressed against your leg, or resting their chin on your knee, or just sitting close enough to feel your warmth. They saw it in your eyes. They read it in the way you moved. And because of everything those silent stares taught them about you, they knew you needed them near. There is something else hidden inside that stare that most owners never even consider. When your dog looks at you, especially in a new or uncertain environment, they are doing something animal behaviorists call social referencing. It's the same instinct that makes a toddler look at their parent's face before deciding whether a new situation is safe or scary. Your dog looks to you for emotional guidance. Your face, your body language, your energy, it all tells them whether they should be calm or alert, relaxed or cautious. You are their emotional compass. And in those quiet, unblinking moments of eye contact, your dog is recalibrating themselves against the one person in the world they trust completely. Let that sink in. In a world full of unfamiliar sounds and strange smells and unpredictable experiences, your face is the thing that tells your dog everything is going to be okay. You are their safe place. You are their home. And the stare is their way of finding home. Now, not all staring is the same. And this is where understanding your dog becomes something truly beautiful. There is the soft, relaxed gaze, eyes slightly squinted, body loose and calm. That is pure love and contentment. Your dog is not asking for anything. They are simply choosing to spend this moment looking at the person they love most. Then there is the alert, focused stare, ears forward, posture still, which means your dog is waiting, watching for a cue, ready to follow your lead wherever you go. This is the stare of a dog that has decided, with every fiber of their being, that you are worth following. And then there is the stare that breaks hearts. The long, searching look that dogs give their owners when they sense that something is deeply wrong, when illness or grief or exhaustion has changed the person they know so well. Dogs who live with people suffering from depression, anxiety, or chronic pain will often stare for long, unbroken stretches in a way that feels almost unbearable in its tenderness. They cannot fix what is broken. They cannot speak the words. But they will not look away. They will stay. And sometimes, that is the most powerful thing in the world. There is a story, the kind that stays with you, of a woman named Carol who was going through chemotherapy. She had a golden retriever named Bo who, from the very first day her treatment began, stopped sleeping in his usual spot at the foot of the bed. Instead, he began sleeping beside her head, pressed against her pillow. Every morning, before she opened her eyes, she would feel him watching her. And every morning, that silent, steadfast gaze was the first thing she saw. She said later that she never once felt alone during those months. Not because people weren't there for her. They were. But because Bo's eyes told her, every single day, in a language that needed no translation, that she was seen, that she was loved, that he was not going anywhere. Your dog may never face a moment as dramatic as that, but the love they carry is the same. Every stare your dog gives you is a small version of what Bo gave Carol. It is loyalty made visible. It is devotion without condition. And here is something you may not have thought about before. Your dog stares because they have learned that eyes matter. In the wild, prolonged eye contact between animals is often a challenge, a threat, a display of dominance. Wolves use it that way. Most animals do. But somewhere in the long evolution of the domestic dog, something shifted. Dogs learned that with humans, eye contact means something different. It means connection. It means trust. It means come closer, not back away. Your dog has unlearned one of the deepest animal instincts in existence. Because of you. Because of what humans have meant to dogs across thousands of generations. That stare is not just an expression of love. It is proof of an evolutionary miracle. So what should you do when your dog stares at you? The answer is simple, and it costs you nothing. Look back. Hold the gaze. Let the moment be what it is. Because when you meet your dog's eyes with softness and calm, you are telling them everything they need to know. You are saying, I see you too. You are safe. You are loved. You belong here. And in those few quiet seconds, something real and rare passes between you. Something that 15,000 years of shared history made possible. Something that no amount of words could ever fully capture. We live in a world that moves very fast. We scroll and rush and fill every silence with noise. But your dog has not learned to do any of that. Your dog lives entirely in the present moment. And in the present moment, you are everything. The stare is an invitation. It is an invitation to slow down for just a few seconds, to step out of whatever is pulling your attention away, and to simply be there, with the one creature on this earth who has chosen you, again and again, without hesitation or condition or expectation of anything in return. The next time you look up and find your dog watching you in silence, don't laugh it off. Don't look away too quickly. Don't miss it. Because in that gaze is something ancient and something tender and something that most humans will spend their whole lives searching for in one another. The simple, unshakable feeling of being truly known. Your dog knows you. All of you. The tired version, the distracted version, the broken version, the joyful version. They have studied every expression on your face and every pattern in your voice and every subtle shift in the way you carry yourself through the world. And after all of that, after seeing all of you, they still look at you like you are the most important thing they have ever seen. That is not nothing. That is everything. So the next time your dog's eyes find yours across a quiet room, hold that moment. Breathe it in. Because what you are seeing is not just an animal looking at a person. What you are seeing is love. Ancient, loyal, wordless, and completely real, looking right back at you. That's all for today on Petzen. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next upload.